Hi there, I'm Hao, and this is just another video of me solving randomly for problem. So let's begin. Remember in my atoi, checking the string s function, we convert a 32-bit signed integer similar to C++ atoi function. The algorithm is as follows. So read and ignore any leading white space. Right, so the first step, and check the next characters. If not already at the end of the string, it's either plus or minus. Right, so we can set aside. This determines if the final result is negative or positive, respectively. Assume the result is positive if neither is present. Okay. So if we have like plus 49, it is a plus. Minus 49, it is a minus. But if we only have 49, it's also a plus, right? So if we iterating to the string, right? We need to make sure we increment the index, right, by one. Every time we see like a plus or a minus, right? What if we don't see a plus or a minus? Which means we assume that it is a positive number. Okay. And read in the next character until the next non-digit characters or the end of the input is reached. And the rest of the string is ignored. Okay. So if we have 4, 3, 2, 1, and then A, B, C, or 2, 3, 1, 1. So if we just keep reading, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So when we reach the first non-digit characters, we just ignore the rest of the string, right, and return our results here. But if we also reach the end of the string, right, we also break out the while loop and return our string. And then we need to convert the leading zero to the actual number, right? So we just ignore, just like the leading space, we will ignore the leading zero. And if no digits were read, then the integer is zero, change the sign as necessary from step 2, right? So we can style our number, right, as an empty string, and we can convert it to a number later. So if we convert an empty string into our shape, it will become 0, right? We also set our sign, right, it's either -1 or 1, right? Right, so after we ignore the leading space, we do in the side, and we do in the next non-digit characters. And we just keep append it to our numbers here, and we convert it at the end, right, and multiply by the side, so we get the actual number here, right? And for the step 5, if the number is out bound is more than 32-bit, right? It's less than the lower bound or greater than upper bound, we will just tap it at the bound, right? Then return the number. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. So here, right, 42, this is positive number because there's no plus or minus, right? We assume that it is positive. Right here, we ignore the leading space, right? And read in the negative, and read in 42, and 42 is in range, so we return 42. And the last example, we read in 4193, right? And when we reach the white space, it's no longer a valid digit, so we just ignore the rest of the string. Okay, so let's code this up. So first of all, we need to find our min and our max, right? Our min would be 2 to the minus 2 to the 31, and our max would be 2 to the 31 minus 1, right? And also we need variable for the valid digits, right? Which is 0 to 9, right? We need our numbers inside an empty string. So we need our index to go to 0. And at the end, we can return, right? Return the number. If the number is less than the mean, then we return the mean, right? If it is greater than the max, then we just return the max, right? Otherwise, we just return the number. Okay. So the first step is to get rid of leading space. So step one is to step one, right, uh, ignore leading space. So y the s of index is equal to y squared. And we also need to make sure the index is inbound, right? We can define here as len equal to x prime. Then we want just increment the index, right? And after that, we want to read in our size. So we can have our size start at 1, right? Because if it is not a plus or a minus, then the sign will be positive, right? So step 2 is set size, right? So if as an index is equal to the minus, then we just set our size to -1, right? So when we want to increment our index to the next character, we only want to increment the index to the next character if the current value is either a plus or a minus, right? So if plus or minus not include as an index, we want to increase the index at 1. Okay, so that is the second step. The third step is to read in the next characters until the next non-digit characters or the end of the input is reached. Okay, so read in after giving the number. So y the index is less than s of line and the s the digit the valid digit not include as an index. So it has to be a valid digit, right? Otherwise, we will just break. So two condition here have to be less than the S line, and then it has to be a valid digit. If it is a non-digit characters, we just ignore the rest of the string. And we want to add the numbers to the we have to add the number into our number string, right? And increment the index. Okay. Step 4 is to convert the digit into an integer. So convert digit into integer, right? Between number equal to plus numbers. So that's also yeah, if we have a so if we have a 0032 and if we convert it into a number in JavaScript using a plus sign like this, if we just ignore the leading 0, right? And then after we convert, then we need to change the size as necessary. Okay, so we can multiply by the size here and set and to an integer, right? Okay. So if it is if it has leading 0, the leading 0 will be gone. If it is an empty string, then it would just be 0. Okay. Step 5 If it is our bar, we just return the bar, right? Otherwise, we will return the number. Return the number. Right? Return the inbound number. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Uh, just give it a try, accept it, and thank you for watching.